Alrighty, Roo, and Cuckoo to you, and only nobody's not out there watching. Uh, I kind of ran out of space. I had to clear stuff up, so I had to take a second to make sure that got taken care of, so that I can make more stuff because I haven't really cleared out anything since I started. I was saying to myself in the break, I'm not really sure why this game was so popular. I realized that I probably did miss a lot, so I could go back and restart. Instead, I'm just kind of whatever, man, just pushing on through. And maybe I like literally barely got past the tutorial, and then I took the first ending that was given to me and was like, all right, well, let's just go to the extra content then. Rather than dealing with him again because he's really annoying. But that's what it is. Like, I don't know, that's where I'm at. So this is some stuff about the Stanley Parable anyway. I just don't see why this was like such a big deal. Like, I definitely don't feel like I've got my money's worth, and I accept that that's a possibility on my own part. Like, if I weren't playing the deluxe version, I wouldn't be where I am right now. So I probably, like, that couldn't be all the game. There has to be a lot more game there, and I don't know, and I would spoil it to look into it. And I have to be real careful doing that, and I'm just not going to do it. I'm just going to deal with where I'm at. So, here we are. I mean, it's not like I haven't had fun to some degree. There's a certain charm and cuteness to it. And I did get it on discount. It was, like half off at least or something. It's not like it was hugely expensive. It's just, you gotta compare it to games, it's just like, to other options, And then how much fun I had for free. Compared to how much I'm like, well, I mean, it's an experience. Smile because it happened. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Is that side gonna be over here? No? No. Just smile because it happened. They're focusing on the important part. Okay. Well, alright. I mean, the part that they want to. Oh, they just left the disc there. That's not good for it. Cool. Has a sort of classic look to it. Kind of comes off as like, like not like a game, but like a CD or something, like, a record or whatever. It's like a little clap. It's a dollar bill. He looks cross. More angry than he normally does, I think. The B note. All the B's. B and B and B and B. Lots of twos. Lots of B's. I don't, like, I'm not one of those people who has, like, perfect memory and is like, oh, this is the problem with this thing. Although I will notice that the bottom ones and the frames surrounding them are different. But I don't know if that's normal. It looks a little more ornate than but, there's multiple generations of these things. That guy really, like, his signature there is very, that's a bit much. I feel like I would remember that. At any rate, not really important. It is legal tender for all debts, public and private. I mean, I guess also the top two are different from each other, but it's for some reason that part doesn't matter. Not important. Moving on. I guess they're doing the thing like you would, like, oh, it's, happens a lot in bars and restaurants. They'll be like, oh, this is the first dollar we made for like a small thing, and this is like, I guess they're part of like what they are remembering the demonstration. Kind of a cool carpet here. I'm assuming that's something that has to do with the thing when people were making it. This, go outside, don't play for 5 years. Yeah, not gonna get that. I mean, maybe. I wouldn't put my money on it. I wouldn't put my money on it. Unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. Is that a real achievement? Is that something that they did? Why would they do that? Why would you have two such achievements? Like, why would you do that? That isn't. Why would you discourage people who are like into getting platinums, like, you know, the OCDs and all that? Like, why would you do that? And I just don't understand why you would. It just seems like a mean-spirited thing to do, not like, oh, that's funny. It's like, it's funny, like knocking somebody who walks around on crutches down a stairwell or something. You know, it's like, that's just like, some people actually do care about getting a platinum, especially for a game like this. And then to do that to somebody is pretty mean, you know, in my opinion. Colleges show an even effort to enroll poor. Well, I mean, that's true. Costs hinder new tack to achieve diversity. Business leaders, it's like, I don't know why I'm actually reading these. Rutgers, from like the 50% off a designer hat. Like, what designer? Is that me dying? I remember when that happened to me. I just died for like no reason, and then there was like, I was another character. I was a woman for like half a second or whatever. I miss being a woman. I don't really know. Why is it 431? Why isn't it 427? Is that different? Is this actually real, or are they like blowing themselves into a higher proportion? I don't. Also, can I burn this place down in loving memory of little Stanley? Okay, now that I would move this away, the picture of the hamster and its little, I don't know, headstone or whatever, I would move that away from the thing, but then I would burn it down just to spite, if I could, just to spite the narrator, because he's, what the fuck? For a second I thought it was gonna be that one, like, I think it was like Sinead O'Connor, was like, the arms of the angel. I don't think it's Sinead O'Connor. It might be, I don't know. This is in French, I think. I wonder what it's saying and if it's like insulting me.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like
Man,
the
you are
stunning
like...
triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com.
If this is all real and you guys are doing this, you are just stroking your own chest so much, guys. Like, you are just really, like...
Stanley Parable strives
like,
and then
I mean...
succeeds to be every game ever created. Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created.
This has got to be...
That's how grand
I guess
and
it's satire?
all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing.
How dare you?
It's no games at all. It isn't even the
I
Stanley
think that
Parable
personally,
anymore.
sir.
It's just
I played both of those games and they are amazing.
Lifeless husk
I was
with
addicted
an
to
hour
Persona
of new
3.
elevator content.
It was like a problem. I actually had to put it down. Skyrim has been an addiction for people. I actually was pretty good at being like, okay, I've had my fun with it. But, and then you need to fucking stop just making it over and over. But, how dare you? Okay, if I did, man, you just find, just when I think I couldn't possibly have more reasons to dislike you, you go and do something like this and completely find a way to make me more annoyed at you. So congratulations. Also, this is terrible for your benches or pews or whatever this is. It's very zen though. I do kind of like that. I kind of dig the room, but I mean, you guys are just really just okay. I don't know who lit these candles. And also, these rocks would not stay like this. I mean, if you like use glue or something. The bottom two are definitely stable. Your real problem here is this one and this one, because the weight of this one isn't going to work with the shape of that one. This one would have to be significantly heavier and flatter. And, yeah, no. But, again, why am I talking about physics and all that? What do you got here? Don't read any reviews except this one. How do you review, like the Stanley Parable? To describe any one part of it is to risk its ruination. Because you'll spoil it? Honestly, I just don't... Man, I feel like I maybe should have gone into this one blind, because I really have... I have not appreciated this experience. And I feel, like, bad as a person. Like, I feel bad about myself. Like, I don't like the narrator. I'm pretty confident that's what they want. So I'm following... And I'm stuck on a path to some degree, but I can kind of not. But I just don't... I just haven't... It's just... I don't see the charm. So I'm going to read this out loud just in case it illuminates me, but it's probably just going to be more satire and self-aggrandizement. You know, love letter to yourself. 9 years later. Or whatever. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Whatever. To detail what it has to say about game design, the illusion of choice, and the psychology of the gamer is to tell you too much. See? Okay, so it's one of those things like, what was it? There was something I was recommending to somebody. I'm like, I can't say anything about it because it's like, just go see it. Just watch it. Because saying anything about it gives it away. You gotta just watch it. I don't remember what it was. Somebody else was recommending it, and I supported him. Oh, it was Get Out. The movie Get Out. If you have not seen it, see it. All I can say is, it's scary. Go check it out. It's really interesting. It says a lot. You can't say much more about it. I do not feel like the Stanley Parable reaches Get Out level of artwork. But you know what? I admit that I haven't really been receptive to it. As well as maybe I should be. I don't know. Anyway, comparisons too are going to be woefully inadequate. Perhaps its closest cousin would be Dear Esther. But where Dear Esther wastes the form of interactive entertainment, Stanley Parable uses, then subverts it. Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created. Even so, holding the game to the standards of any other title is simply not going to be correct. I'm proud of myself. I don't normally read out loud that great. I'm not like a great out loud reader or rater or whatever. But I didn't read that before. That was all just boom. Like, first time reading it. One take. Nah, that's not how my life normally goes. But I did okay. So how do you review what has become known as the Stanley Parable HD, the full-scale reimagining of one of the most intriguing mods available online? How do you discuss it, analyze it, and recommend it? That's quite simple. You don't. And then they drop the mic, and it's like, everyone's like, people who played it are like, and they get the joke, and people who haven't are like, are you serious? And then, yeah. Flawless victory! 10 out of 10. Games are in 10 aren't perfect, since nothing is. But they come as close as you could to get it in any given genre. The new must-have game in its sector. We're talking pure ecstasy. Check out more reviews or the Destructoid score guide. 0 Reddit shares, 0 Facebook shares, 0 tweets, 0 Google, Pinterest, all 0. I don't know. Is this like a thing? Like, is this interactive? Does it know if I do that? Because you don't have YouTube, so. And you're wrong. Well, technically you're not wrong because they changed the name. Because I did actually share a little bit from this on Twitter. So fuck your couch. And I'm still gonna call it Twitter. Cause fuck their couch too. Fuck everybody's couch. Like if I could jump on this couch, I would spend one of my 35 remaining jumps to jump on this couch and be like, fuck your couch. But I can't. So, you know, it is what it is. Did you guys make the block thingy Minecraft? Did you do that? The tasteful nostalgic. It was good. Yep, more stuff. Just, you know. And you guys care so much, you can at least put your pictures where they belong. That's Portal. I do think this may be a Valve related thing, so that would make sense, but it may not be. Maybe at this point they're just like, we're just gonna take credit for a bunch of shit. Now the real question is, do I go upstairs or downstairs? Wait. What was that noise? I heard a well, they're like, remember the beginning? Top 10 memories from the Stanley. God. I don't like this. I don't like that at all. Like, you know, people have those, you know, like the novelty mirror is time and, you know, whatever, and like that. But the face is just like, it does seem more likely to be distinguishably probably male, but it's not even like my right height. And I don't know, it's just distressing. It's got like a horror vibe to it. The lack of, especially when you go from the side, like look at the eye spots. I don't like that at all. I prefer the Mothman. I prefer Mothman and Godzilla. Being Godzilla. Okay, well, whatever. Alright. Carpets are nice in the game, though. Oh, there's the doors again. Wait. Well, let's check out that other place, because we might not have the other opportunity to go back down. So look at these things. There's my fucking memo. Fire is down. Oh, maybe I can set this whole place on fire. Probably not. I'll burn it all to the ground. Memory zone maintenance. I may have already made my choice and then they closed the door because I started up first. What's this? That's the important storage right there. That's how you know it's important, because it's like there. Are these like diagrams or I don't really care. Go ahead and close the door if you're gonna. Here's Wealth's memories. Let me see a picture of a picture, and for Scott K. That's a nice car, Scott K. What is that? A Stingray? I don't think it's a Stingray. I'm not a car person. Nice car though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know shit about cars. I'm an idiot when it comes to that. And there's never the end.
Here's another moving passage. Okay, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that.
It's like this guy didn't want to come back and like work again, but they made him. Like they're like, we have a contract. You're legally bound to do this. People play games because of what they can do inside them, and your game is very good at letting them know they can't do anything. Yeah, exactly. Literally anything. Exactly. It's like this is the best part right here. I'm gonna take a little quick screenshot of that. That's the memory right there. Let me try to back. That's the thing. That's all I've learned is that this is a weirdly frustrating thing, and apparently that was the charm. My only enjoyment is trying to annoy the guy. Like, I was happy when it changed to a woman just because it wasn't him. It's automatically better just by default. And I immediately listened to her, even though she told me to do something stupid and turn off the game. Because I was like, yep, that sounds good. Your number is 29. Oh, God. I don't think that ever... I don't think I got that far. Well, oh, you guys are giving me spoilers now, you fucking assholes. Preparing snake oil salesman routine, or okay. I honestly like carpet textures, repeatable gray, red, missing coworker scenario, grass, trial version, boring, and then meeting. Like at this point, it's like at some point they were like, oh, we're doing satire and we're like self-aggrandizing, and at this point it's just like they're like kicking themselves. I'm confused. I like to work, I just hate my boss. And there's more reading. I've always been someone who wants to go the wrong way first in games. When I sense that a game is trying to usher me down a particular path to get me to run from left to right, or maybe to charge straight ahead, I need to satisfy my instinct to go against the grain, to explore, to see what the designers have put back the other way. Sometimes I find a one-up or a collectible stashed away to reward me for my intrepid behavior. At other times, my explorations are rewarded only by crushing disappointment of running up against an invisible wall. Whatever I find or don't find, my action is a manifestation of my desire to exert some independence, to make my own choices within a system that severely limits my options and encourages certain specific behaviors. Yes, very much like I'm not reading the thing right now, but yeah, it very much seems like it's an anti-game game. Like, yes, you can do that. And you can't do that. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Like, I think the only thing I've actually been able to do is that I just accepted one of the earlier endings, and I didn't, like, restart the game so that I could not have that happen. I was just like, and I didn't try to go and fix it. I just accepted it and was like, let's just move on. I'm okay with that. Fuck it. You don't remember that I blew us all up, but I do, and that's got to be enough. I killed you. That means, like, if we both go, like, I killed you. I still win, bitch. I don't have to. I win just because you lose. That's a very villain thing to say, but I really don't like you, dude. I just don't like you. You're a jerk and you're a liar and you're manipulative and you do all these things, and the game's obviously deliberately made to just be kind of frustrating, and I just don't understand. It seems like one of those things, like in anime, there's this really irritating thing that people do when people are like asking, like people who don't watch anime are asking for like a suggestion, and there's like a meme prank kind of rickrolling sort of thing. People will be like, they'll suggest Boku no Pico, I think is what it's called, and it's like a really distressing anime about, I don't think I can say the words and stuff. Don't watch it. Like, that's all I can say is don't. There's other anime I'd be like, don't watch that either. But it's like, I'm just like, please don't do that. I immediately just like, I always try to be like, no. It's like, that's a prank people do. Watch Akira. Watch, like, I'll give you an example of something to watch if you tell me things that you like that aren't anime, and I'll give you. There's an anime for everybody. I really believe that, but I just don't like that people are like, oh, it's funny for me to like make people do this thing that they don't know. It's like, why sour somebody's experience on something that doesn't, like, especially if it's like a first one, kind of sets the tone. A lot of times people just give up on anime. Why wouldn't you want more people to watch anime? Better for everybody, watch more anime. Assholes. It's not funny. It's like, you don't even get to see it. You don't get any benefit from it. Like, you get that one moment of dopamine of being a troll, and that, in my opinion, just makes you like the biggest loser. Sad thing is, I'm probably saying this, and there's people that I know and love that probably have done that shit, and it's just like, I'm not telling you to grow up. I'm telling you to be a better person. I'm disappointed. But nobody's watching this, so it doesn't really fucking matter. Anyway, back to reading. The Stanley Parable feels alive in its responsiveness to your choices, and its desire to subvert your expectations and keep you on your toes. I think of the Stanley Parable as a sort of video game analog for Charlie Kaufman and Spike Jonze's brilliant film adaptation, which I watched I believe it has Nicolas Cage. I don't really remember it that well. I think it has Nicolas Cage. I don't really remember it that well. Which gently mocked the ways in which so many films manipulate the audiences with formulaic plot twists and situations in which characters learn huge life lessons, while simultaneously moving me with its formulaic plot twists and situations in which characters learn huge life lessons. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of the choice in games, and in other systems too, like our workplaces and our families, and a game that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. Going the wrong way has never felt so right. God, I just feel like I'm just like helping them bump the shaft, but it's supposed to be satire to make fun of it. And it's like, they're like the good, spectacularly funny, backed with, oops, sorry, my bad, hold on, backed with meaningful choices that offer delightful, surprising results, simultaneously incredibly smart and wickedly entertaining. I feel like none of that is true, and that's the joke, and then the bad points that out by being there's no bad, and then they give it a 9 with superb. Oh, about the author, Caroline Petit. Caroline Petit. It doesn't have an E. I don't know. Pate, Patai, and Pateau. Potatoes, boil them, cut them, mash them, put up in a stew. Fuck, sorry. Carolyn likes to venture off the beaten path in life as well as in games. But unfortunately, the narrator in her head is nearly as witty as the one in Stanley Parable. How would you know? Is that them saying that about themselves? Like, I mean, somewhat entertained. I am laughing. Like, I guess, kinda. I don't know. Like, I guess I'm just like, it's that awkward, like, I don't really know how to feel, so congratulations on making me already have what I already have most of the time anyway. And I think that was your goal, so I think you achieved it. But, oh, it's the serious room. 2013. I'm afraid of the serious room. That's where things get quite silly, actually. No, I don't know. Fuck it. What is that? Is that like a place you charge your phone or something? Or is this like a... This is like the collector's edition box that had like... What is that supposed to be? I'd probably know if I played farther. It came with a tie? Okay. Let's just... Oh, cool. Can't move on. That's great. So I guess I'll go back? Because I can't get... Oh, there's a button. Oh, no, it's not a real button. Cool. Because I still can't jump because there's no circle for it. I'll try it a third time? I'll try it a fourth time. No? Okay, well maybe you want me to go back. I don't know. No.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
No, you're not wrong there.
But I wouldn't
That's
give to
one of the
go
only
back
things that
to
you
have it all
didn't
over again.
lie about. Wait, when did they make this? Again, it was in 2021, 22? I forget. Yeah, things got, yeah. Yeah. So there's like those things and there's buttons and all that. I still don't like that. That makes me uncomfortable. So maybe I can go down here now? Oh, they opened the door. Great. Jolly good. Jolly good.
Hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
You just have early onset dementia, dude. It's not a big deal. Hopefully it's not Alzheimer's. Well, that's horrific. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Even you. I'd rather burn this place down than, yeah. Can't read it. 5th annual subcommittee meeting. Yeah, okay, I'm not. This is so boring. Okay, I'm moving on. Oh, there's a drink machine. At least your drink machines are, you know, reasonably priced. Not entirely sure what you get.